Hey guys, we got a set photo here from Spider-Man Far From Home, which looks like a brand new suit. So this is pretty interesting here. We got this photo. I think it comes from a Twitter user. Not sure really exactly who, but I've just been seeing this floating all over the internet. Just got home from work and stuff, so I don't really know which one was the original one. But this is the one that looks like the original one to me. But it just looks kind of cool where he's just kind of sitting around hanging off of this Ferris wheel, and there's been some set reports that Mysterio is kind of being in this scene with this character maybe potentially being Mysterio, but a lot of the set photos and set reports have been noticing that there's been a lot of colors and stuff used and stuff, so I think that's really going to be cool. It seems like we might have a scene where Mysterio is kind of using his powers to kind of grow as tall as the Ferris wheel, maybe threatening to kind of knock it down, and Spider-Man has to climb up it to kind of attack him type of thing. I think that could be definitely an interesting idea to see that. I think this look here kind of looks interesting there. Maybe it's some sort of stealth type suit. I think that's kind of the rumor right now. I did see some people talking about whether it could be the Venom suit, and I feel like they're definitely not going to do that. There's so many characters that, in this with rumored. We know that Mysterio is pretty much most likely is pretty much the not confirmed, but pretty close to confirmed to being in there type thing. So I think that's really going to be cool to see him in there. And then there's Hydro Man, and there's all kinds of different villains. It's just full of villains in there. So bringing in the Venom symbiote suit is not necessarily the good place to put this. And after the last time they tried to give Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3, they're definitely not going to be, Marvel Studios is definitely not going to be doing anything like that and throwing in, just shoehorning that in for no reason. I think that doesn't make sense whatsoever to do that, unless they set it up. They surprise and set him up in the Venom movie, and then they go, oh yeah, that's actually a secret. We were working on it together type thing. And maybe, but that would I don't see them doing that. And I feel like Kevin Feige would really want to tackle Venom and Spider-Man and do that all in their one movie, because Venom is a character who Venom and Spider-Man, you do those one movie, don't have anyone else in there, you just do them, just like in the Dark Knight, you only have the one villain. You kind of had Two-Face in there, but he's more of he's fallout from the Joker. So I think that's the way you kind of have to do it with the Venom, and I think this is definitely most likely to be the stealth suit. I don't know if it's going to be a whole new suit. I think there is some rumors out there that they have confirmed that they're supposed to be getting a new suit. I think it could just be an extra suit piece, that kind of an extra function that's added to this new suit. So I think this could be cool. Maybe this is a different version of the his regular suit, or if he keeps the Iron Spider suit, maybe that's just a different mode that's in there that he just never got to use, because in Infinity War, we'll have to wait and see what happens after Avengers 4, if he gets a new suit at the end of that from Tony or something. I can imagine it could be quite interesting to see that, and I could see it would be quite fun to see where things go with that, because if Tony doesn't make it out of Avengers 4, how does he get? What happens to Spider-Man? What's gonna happen with that? I guess I'd imagine maybe Happy Hogan would be still watching him and stuff. Maybe he'd still give him some new suits, but it would be quite cool to see is who would be making these new suits. Happy can't really make them himself. Stark Tech could still make them. Pepper could still probably give them to Peter. I think that could be an interesting idea. Although they haven't quite met yet, maybe they'll meet in Avengers 4, or they'll meet at some point in this thing. It could be quite cool to see what this is. If this is, just an extra feature, the stealth suit feature in the Iron Spider. Could it be its own suit? I think it could be quite interesting to see that, just on a different mode, especially if he's trying to hide from Mysterio. I think it could be definitely an interesting idea to see that, and going kind of invisible, or just kind of darkening his skin tone, kind of like if you watched the Young Justice cartoons. In those missions, when they had to do spy missions, they had to do recon missions and just get information without actually doing anything, and just follow the surveillance missions and stuff. They were able to just press a button on their suit, and it would kind of dim, it would darken their suit, instead of the Kid Flash running around all yellow and stuff and sticking out like a sore thumb in a nighttime scene. He could press it and have more of a gray look, black and gray look that would kind of dim it. So I think that could be an interesting idea for this. I wouldn't want him to go completely black, because it would just look like the black Spider-Man suit. I'd like to see, maybe he presses a mode on it, and we still get the red and blue, but kind of a dark red, a dark blue that won't pick up, because red is, if I'm not mistaken, is the color that least affects your night vision. So I think that could be an idea for that. So you could have a really kind of faint almost black, but it's still red type of thing. Almost blue, but it's almost black, but it's still blue. They still see the blue on it, but yet it won't catch your eye. If he swings over a huge crowd, they might not see it unless they're super close, right? I think that could be an interesting idea with that, just having a kind of different version and bringing in the stealth suit into the MCU could be quite fun to see that. So all in all, I definitely can't wait to see where things go with this set photo. Could this be Mysterio? I really can't tell. It's really a blurry set photo, so we'll have to wait and see if we get another set photo coming out. Maybe something gives us a little bit more detail. Just to see is what's really going on, because for me I still see the same patterns as the regular Homecoming suit, not the Iron Spider. I still see the pattern for the regular Homecoming suit. It looks like it might be still a bit of that black band and stuff, so I think that could be an interesting idea to see where things could go here. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. What suit do you think it is? Do you think it's a stealth suit? If you have any theories as to how he gets it, let me know in the comments below. And again, like I've been saying, I'll be giving away a comic book to my favorite theories in the comments. So let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.